Good morning, friends. I welcome you all to the class of English Compulsory BA first year. In the previous class, we studied the first prose item from unit number 1, that is, I Have Three Visions for India by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Today, we are going to study next prose item entitled Learning from the West, written by Narayan Murthy. The present prose item is nothing but one of the motivational speeches delivered by Narayan Murthy before the student of management. The present speech, Learning from the West, was delivered by Narayan Murthy when he received the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration and Management Sciences in 2001 from the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management. In his speech, as the most successful businessman of India, he argues that Indians need to incorporate certain Western maxims into their value system. Here, the author has spoken decisively about the role of Western values in contemporary Indian society. Some of the lessons he has learned from the West regarding values are applicable to the Indian society also. Here, the writer dwells on some of them. These are respect for the public goods, accountability, dignity of labor, acknowledging the accomplishment of others, professionalism, and respect for contractual obligations. So, dear students, learning from the West is nothing but a speech delivered by Narayan Murthy while receiving Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration and Management Sciences in 2001 from the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management. In this speech, he has argued that the Western values can be applied in contemporary Indian society. He records some of the lessons he has learned from the West regarding values. Here, he has discussed some of them, such as respect for the public good, accountability, intellectual independence, responsibility to the community, dignity of labor, acknowledging the accomplishments of others, professionalism, and respect for contractual obligations. After having some information regarding the speech learning from the West, let us proceed ahead with the discussion of perspective of N.R. Narayan Murthy. The full name of N.R. Narayan Murthy is Nagavara Ramarao Narayan Murthy. He was born in a middle class Kannada Madhava Brahmin family on 20th August 1946 in Mysore. Mysore is situated in the state of Karnataka. Since his father was a high school teacher, the financial condition of the family was very poor. Narayan Murthy completed his school education from a government school and then pursued his BE degree from the University of Mysore and postgraduate degree from IIT Kanpur. He is an Indian IT industrialist and the co-founder of Infosys, a multinational corporation which provides business consultancy in technology, engineering, and outsourcing sourcing services. Narayan Murthy is married to Sudha Murthy, who is an engineer, a social worker, and an accomplished author. Narayan Murthy always raises his voice for various social issues in the country such as elections, education, unemployment, poverty, etc. Narayan Murthy started his career as a chief systems program at IIT Ahmedabad. He initiated his career as a chief systems programmer at IIM Ahmedabad. Later on, he joined Patni Computer Systems, Pune. In 1981, Narayan Murthy founded Infosys with six other people. He served as the CEO of Infosys for 21 years and later was succeeded by co-founder Nandan Nilekani in March 2002. Infosys became the first company to be listed at NASDAQ in 1991. NASDAQ means National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations. In 1996, it opened its offices in Europe, Milton Keynes, United Kingdom. In 2002, it was recognized as India's most respected company by the Business World Survey. N.R. Narayan Murthy has received a number of awards. The Asia Week magazine reckoned him again amongst the 50 top most powerful men in the year 2000. He was reckoned amongst the 50 top powerful men in the year 2000. He was honored with the Padma Shri Award by the President of India. In 2001, the University of Pennsylvania awarded him the Wharton School's Dean Medal. He was also honored with the title Asia's Businessman of the Year by Fortune magazine in 2003. In 2008, he was felicitated with the Padma Vibhushan by the President of India. The present prose, Learning from the West, was delivered by N.R. Narayan Murthy to pursue the importance of Western values in the contemporary Indian society. It is one of the motivational speeches delivered by N.R. Narayan Murthy while receiving Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration and Management Sciences in 2001 from the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management. In his speech, as the most successful businessman in India, he argues that Indians need to incorporate certain Western maxims into their value system. Initially, he defines a community as a unified multitude and then goes on to say that the Vedas say that man can live individually but can survive only collectively. So, balance of interest is essential for communal harmony. It is important to develop a value system where people will sacrifice personal good for the common good. The role of Western values in contemporary Indian society is a subject on which I have pondered for years. I come from a company that is built on strong values. Further, various stakeholders of our company, including employees, investors, customers, and vendor partners, come from across the globe. In this context, over the years, there are several aspects of the Western value system that I have come to appreciate. Moreover, an organization is a representative of society, and some of the lessons that I have learned from the West regarding values are, I think, applicable to us as a nation. Here are some of them. So, N.R. Narayanamurthy begins his speech with the statement that the Western values or Western value system that he has come across, he appreciates. And he says that this value system can be applied to us as a nation. And he goes on counting them one by one. He speaks about respect for the public good, acknowledging the accomplishment of others, accountability, dignity of labor, professionalism, intellectual independence, and honoring contracts. According to Murthy, a value system is the protocol for behavior which enhances trust, confidence, and commitment. He firmly believes that loyalty to family and loyalty to community are the pillars of a social value system. In a joint family, the members of a family work for the welfare of the entire family. However, the writer regrets that this familial attitude is not reflected in the attitude towards community, but in the West, people are aware of their responsibility towards their community or society. Further, N.R. Narayanamurthy underlines the fundamental difference between the Westerns and Indians. According to him, people in the West have better attitude and beliefs as compared to Indians, and as a consequence, they care for the welfare of their society. However, Indians do not have a caring attitude towards society, and thus the quality of public life suffers. It is necessary for Indians to care for public goods. As N.R. Narayan Murthy compared Indian society with Western society, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam also compared Indian society with American society in his world famous autobiography Wings of Fire. Dr. Kalam raises a question: what is the difference between Indian society and American society? And he himself answers the question. He says that in American society, whenever there is a problem, people become aware of the issue, they come together, they contemplate over the issue, and they do not depart unless they have found the solution to the existing problem. But in Indian society, whenever there is a problem, people also become conscious of the issue, they come together, they discuss for hours together, they discuss the issue hours together, and they depart without finding solution to the problem. So this is the basic difference between Indian and American society according to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, which he mentioned in his autobiography Wings of Fire. Here, in learning from the West, N.R. Narayanamurthy has expressed the need of application of Western value system in India as a nation, and he records some of the values which he came across in the present speech learning from the West. So dear students, in the following class, that is on tomorrow, we shall discuss the value systems elaborately one by one. So today we have come across the notion of the speech learning from the West by N.R. Narayanamurthy. We have come across the perspective of the author N.R. Narayanamurthy, his birthplace, childhood, education, his career, and honors which he received, and we have come across the Western value system according to Narayan Murthy, and how he appreciates those value systems and wants them to implement in Indian society or in India as a nation. With this, I would like to conclude. Thank you very much.